So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe might just make this. And here's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
Bastoni. Guardiol. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pedri. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it into space. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Camavinga! Harmlessly behind. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He's picked his decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Camavinga providing an outlet on that flank. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Batistuta. Sends it crossfield. Stood up well to him there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Shot a goal! There's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bastoni. Pedri. Camavinga. And it's McAllister. Played out wide. Played back in. Camavinga. Beckham. It's run loose here, and he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe! And that's a dangerous ball. Camavinga. Vardiol. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent hit from there. Oh no, this does not look... And the shot! Yes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Camavinga and Vardiol. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bastoni.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Saka. And it's Rosicki. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he was quick to react. Good effort from distance. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the most accurate pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, they've got it again. And this is Messi. And he's found a way past. Oh, super ball. That's a good ball. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here.
Batistuta,
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. And Messi! Yes, it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Driving on and making good progress. And he welcomes it in. Oh, no joy this time. Pinches it off him. Rosicki will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. It's come backwards here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is ended up in no man's land. Kamavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Rosicki given the lift of his goal.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Mbappe.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's an errant pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saka. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rosicki. Now it's Kamavinga. Great ball, and Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Van Dijk. And it's Rosicki. They've got a throw in. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Kamavinga.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And that has gone straight into touch. Saka, nicely aimed pass. It's Van Dijk. Quality ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he plays one through. Good ball, good take. That's good defending, very good defending. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Messi. And that's been won straight back. He's found a way through. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Pickford, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
He has found the way through. Oh, good-looking ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's there to belt it away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's come up. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Camavinga, out towards the flank. Oh, he's been caught, and Batistuta! Decent enough try. Beckham to take it as usual. Camavinga! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a good foot in there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Pedri. Vardiol could try cutting inside here. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Barcelona could not have hoped for a better opportunity. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Pickford looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Vardiol. McAllister. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Decent chance! Yes, it's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
En el minuto 40, el dorsal 11.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Camavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Bastoni. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Camavinga. And he's been shifted off it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then. Camavinga. Takes on his marker. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's a goal kick. Van Dijk. Saka. Mbappe. He is through here. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short, plays it across, and now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Rosicky. That could spell trouble. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Bastoni. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe is on his own. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Rosicky making good progress on the right-hand side. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk. Saka. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Rosicky. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's picked Pedri! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rosicky with the slide tackle there. And he's picked it up out wide. He's being urged to... Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no question, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Van Bouten. Madrid finding their passes. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes left on the clock. Back into the middle. Mbappe!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Rosicki. Now it's Mbappe. Kamavinga, great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
El dorsal 5.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Kamavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Park Ji-sung. And he's got the beating of his man. And he shoots! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at a...